Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Ecky-thump by Sanabas. So this concludes our Same Difference Lines theme week, although we do still have a couple Same Difference Lines puzzles. They may be featured tomorrow, they may be featured a little bit in the future, but we'll see when they come up. So we do have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. There's these black dots here. Digits separated by a black dot have a 1 to 2 ratio. That means one of them is exactly double the other. So if this was a 2, this could be 4, because 4 is exactly double 2, or this could be 1, because 2 is exactly double 1. I'll leave it up to you to think about how a chain of black dots works. All right, we have these same difference lines. This looks like it's all one single line. Like there's no good way to separate it, and so I think this is all one line. And so any two adjacent digits on the line have the exact same difference as each other. Now it's the absolute difference. So if this were 2 and this were 4, then that's a difference of 2. And that would mean that these two also have a difference of 2. So we could go to 4 again, right? So the ordering isn't important. Just take the bigger minus the smaller, and that's always going to be the same difference across the entire line. There's only one line here, so. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, so I think it's doubtful that we have anything but a difference of 1 or 2. Okay, and I know we don't have a difference of 2 either. So the reason I say the difference of 3 or higher is no good is because with a difference of 3 or higher, you have to, this gives it away here. You have to change direction after one swap, right? Even if I start absolutely lowest at 1, if I have a difference of 3, that's going to bring us to 4. That's a difference of 3. From the 4, we cannot go to 7. I can type 7, but there's no 7 in the puzzle. That would be wrong. So I'd have to go back down to 1. And the problem is that repeats the 1 in this box. So I know I don't have a difference of 3, 4, 5, or 6. A difference of 2 would force every single cell on this line to be even or odd. All of them would be even or all of them would be odd because a difference of 2 cannot switch parity. And this column has 4 of those cells. And there are only 3 evens and 3 odds. 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6. So that means this has a difference of 1. That's the only thing left. Let's talk about this black dot because we can place a digit. So black dot chains. Well, let's think about, here's a good way to think about black dots if you want to kind of go back to first principles. There's going to be a lower digit, and then it's going to be doubled. There's going to be a lower digit, it's going to be doubled. There's going to be a lower digit, it's going to be doubled. So we could have 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6. We don't know what order, but these are the pairs available. If we have the lower digit is 4, we double it to 8, 4, 8. It works in a 9 by 9, but not in a 6 by 6. So we're either going to be 1, 2, 2, 4, or 3, 6. Now in a chain where both ends cannot repeat, we can't do 3, 6 because we go 3, 6 and then back to 3, or we go 6, 3 and back to 6. So 3, 6 is gone. And that means that a 2 is always involved. If a 2 is always involved, that means this pair needs a 2 and this pair needs a 2. That's going to put a 2 in the middle. And then that means it's surrounded by a 1, 4 pair. So this chain of black dots where both ends cannot repeat, that's important. Where these two cannot repeat, a chain of black dots is forced to be 2 in the middle with a 1, 4 around it in a 6 by 6. And so that means that this is also 1, 2, 4, and that means that this is 3, 5, 6, and this is 3, 5, 6. All right, so these have a difference of 1, which means we're not using the 1 here. That's 4 and that's 1. And then this is a 3 or a 5. So we're actually gonna, why don't I parity color here? So these both are even, this is odd. And we know this is gonna be odd, and it's gonna switch off because we're a difference of 1, right? So this is gonna be even, odd, This is gonna be even, odd, 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 even, odd. All right, hopefully I did that right. So that means that this has to be the 6, which is even. We know there's 3 evens and 3 odds in every row common box. So we can just say there's 2 more odds here. That leaves just 1. This has to be even for the box. This is even for the row. This is even. Oh, the box just finishes with evens. Anything else? This has to be, well, we know these two are the evens. And so this has to be the 1, which is odd. It finishes the column with odd. Oh yeah, we have the 3 evens. So this is odd. So it's 3 or 5. Okay. From 4, we're going to 3 or 5. This cannot be 4, so we're either going down to 3, 2, or 5, 6, but I don't know which one, so that doesn't actually help. From 3-5 to 2-4 all makes sense. So this is a 3-5. We can mark that. What else do we have here? Wonder. I don't think there's more coloring, is there? There might be a barrier here I haven't accounted for. This could be 2-4 or 6 from a 3-5, which is the problem. This is next to two odds that are different. So this is either going to be a 1-3 pair with a 2 in the middle, or it's going to be a 3-5 pair with a 4 in the middle. Basically, 6 is not possible because it can only be next to 5. So 6 is one of these. Okay, this is next to a 2 and a 4, so it has to be the 3. 5 is not next to 2. So that's our 3, that's our 5. That leaves a 3-6 pair here. This is the 1 or the 5, but we don't know which. Okay. Do we have anything more like that? I don't know. Well, 3 can't be next to 6, right? This is next to 2 or 4, and so the 6 in the column goes here. That gives us this 2, which has to be next to 3, not 5. And so now this has to be the other one next to 3, which is 4. Now that's 6, and this is a 2-4. All right. I probably could have propagated that 6 first, but whatever. This is 3 or 5 next to a 4. This is next to a 2-4 pair, so it has to be a 3. That's 5. 5 has to be next to 4. That's 6 and 3. So 6 is even. 3 is odd. That makes that odd. It's a 1-5. That makes these two even. It's a 2-6. Let's just complete this. This is 2-4 and 2 and 4. All right. I don't know about these yet. These are both next to a 4. That's next to a 4. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we finished the 1 here and the 5 and the 3 and the 1. Okay, so the line is done. It should just be Sudoku. That's 5 and 3. So what is our Sudoku here? This is a 1-6 pair. And this is a 2-5 pair. Oh, I missed this. I thought the line was done. I was like, what's going to resolve this? That's 1 and 5. So now we know this is going to be even, odd, even, odd. Okay, I wanted to finish the coloring first. That's 2 and 6 and 6 and 2. That's 5 and 1. And we're done. Cool puzzle, Sanabas. I enjoyed the logic. I'm glad you built this in where we didn't have to consider a difference of 2 for very long. And then the even odd coloring was always always fun to do, coloring like that. All right, well, how'd you do?